Christine Brown is secretly newly married and has a child, as you all know. Christine Brown is a well-known American television personality, primarily recognized for her appearance on the TLC reality show Sister Wives. She was a central figure in the show, documenting her life as one of Kody Brown's 4 wives in a polygamous family. Kody Brown, married from 1994 to 2021. Their children are Michael Ty Brown, Pedden Brown, Gwendolyn Brown, Isabel Brown, Aspen Brown, True Brown. In November 2021, Christine announced her separation from Kody. But after that, Christine secretly married the man of her heart and gave a child to her new husband. Who is her secret new husband? How did they get married? When did Christine Brown have a child? We will know everything a little later, because before that I want to tell you another important thing. Sister Wives has become a harsh cautionary tale against polygamy. When Sister Wives first premiered in 2010, it was framed as a rare, intriguing look into the lives of a modern-day polygamist family, striving to function in a society that often misunderstood their way of life. At the center was Kody Brown, a husband to multiple wives, father to 18 children, and the face of what many saw as a successful polygamist household. For some, it was a fascinating social experiment. For others, even aspirational. The show initially captivated audiences with the idea of multiple women collaborating to build a stable, loving family structure. But over the last 15 years, that initial promise has unraveled into something closer to a tragic character study. Kody Brown, once portrayed as a confident patriarch with a loyal, if submissive family, has seen his world collapse piece by piece. The turning point came with the introduction of his 4th wife, Robyn, and her 3 children. Her arrival disrupted the fragile family dynamic and marked the beginning of the end. As one wife after another left the relationship, Kody's authority and image began to crumble. Now clinging desperately to Robyn, the only wife who remains, he seems to be spiraling, lashing out at the very family he once led. Janelle offers insight into Kody's recent behavior. In a recent one-on-one interview with Sister Wives host ChristinE's, Kody's ex-wife Janelle opened up about his increasingly hostile behavior. "I've never seen him be this mean before," she said. "I feel like a lot of people want to blame Robyn, but it takes 2. I think in a lot of ways, he's more at fault than people realize." Janelle's willingness to hold Kody accountable rather than placing the blame entirely on Robyn reveals a level of maturity and self-awareness. She acknowledges Robyn's role but emphasizes that Kody's behavior is ultimately his own responsibility, a stark contrast to the finger-pointing that often comes with failed relationships. Kody's desperation to be Robyn's protector. Janelle's theory was reinforced in a recent scene between Kody and Robyn. As they prepared for their individual interviews, Robyn expressed dread about the upcoming sessions, saying she'd rather undergo a root canal than sit for the interviews. Her body language, slouched shoulders and downcast eyes, spoke volumes. Kody, trying to comfort her, asked, "Is there anything I can do to protect you from this?" Robyn responded simply, "No, God will protect me." Her answer visibly shook Kody. It underscored his increasing irrelevance, even in the eyes of the wife he's most desperate to keep. Psychologists often describe the Superman complex as the need to feel needed. When Robyn subtly rejected Kody's offer of protection, it may have triggered the very insecurity that now drives his outbursts toward others. A man on a mission to prove himself. This need for validation appears to be fueling much of Kody's current behavior. His confrontations with his children and ex-wives, his ultimatums, and his over-the-top praise of Robyn all seem rooted in his desire to prove his loyalty to her. He's gone so far as to suggest that his children must fully accept Robyn or risk losing their relationship with him altogether. Viewers were particularly stunned by a moment when Kody referred to Robyn as looking delicious, complete with a slurping sound, a jarring and uncomfortable display. Fans believe these exaggerated affirmations are less about love and more about fear, the fear of losing Robyn as he did the others. The fallout, a family in ruins. Janelle's observation that Kody's aggression and revisionist history are a smokescreen is beginning to resonate more strongly with viewers. What was once a large, seemingly unified family has now been reduced to a fractured group, Kody and Robyn on one side and his former wives and children on the other. His desperate attempts to preserve his relationship with Robyn may ultimately backfire. If she, too, decides to walk away, Kody could find himself completely alone, left with the wreckage of what was once held up as a model, if unconventional, family. The bigger picture, a warning about polygamy. The fall of Kody Brown is more than just reality TV drama. It's a compelling warning about the instability of polygamy in today's social landscape. While the show began as a hopeful exploration of love and family beyond the norm, it has instead revealed the emotional and psychological toll such a lifestyle can take, especially when rooted in imbalance and ego. For anyone considering a similar path, Kody's journey serves as a reminder that charisma and control are not the same as leadership and love. Multiple wives may create the illusion of power, but it's mutual respect and emotional responsibility that truly hold a family together, the real reason the Brown family from sister wives fell apart. Kody gave up on polygamy first. The slow unraveling of Kody Brown's polygamous family on TLC's Sister Wives has been years in the making. What began as a bold look into the life of a plural marriage has turned into a cautionary tale of favoritism, fractured relationships, and ultimately, abandonment. Kody's relationships with his first three wives, Meri, Christine, and Janelle, began to deteriorate after he introduced a fourth wife, Robyn, into the family. For years, the wives worked hard to make their plural family function. But despite their best efforts, it became increasingly clear that Kody was not up to the task of managing multiple marriages fairly. Meri, Christine, and Janelle eventually noticed Kody's growing preference for Robyn, a dynamic that introduced simmering resentment and emotional distance. Over time, that resentment boiled over, and one by one the wives chose to leave. Today, Kody is in a monogamous relationship with Robyn, a far cry from the plural family he once championed. Kody's quiet exit from polygamy. Though the narrative often focuses on the wives' decision to walk away, their accounts tell a different story. Kody had emotionally checked out long before they officially left. Meri described her separation as a spiritual release granted by their church after Kody had effectively abandoned their marriage. Christine was the first to announce her departure in November 2021, ending a 26-year relationship. Janelle followed about a year later, and Meri soon after. All three original wives pointed to a common thread: Kody had stopped fulfilling his responsibilities as a husband. Instead of balancing his time and energy among all four wives, he focused almost exclusively on Robyn and their children. This abandonment didn't just affect the wives. It strained his relationships with his older children too.